What's up, my crypto legends? In this episode, we are checking out Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, DOT, Ethereum, and Dash. All of these cryptocurrencies will have the timestamp below, okay? So you can go straight to your favorite cryptocurrency. If you're interested in trading any of these cryptos, the first 5 can be traded on Bybit. If you use my link in the description, you can get up to $1,610, and the other 3 can be traded on Binance, okay? If you use my link in the description, you'll be saving 10% in fees in Binance futures. Yes, I do get a small commission and you get a bonus, guys, so you'll be helping out the channel if you use my link in the description. Massive thank you for yesterday's video, over 100 likes. Make sure to smash up the like button and subscribe. I do daily technical analysis on Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. If you got a favorite cryptocurrency, let me know in the comment section. I'll be doing some technical analysis on it. And said this, let's go straight into the video. Hello there, Andy here, and welcome back to another episode of Bitcoinsensus, where you subscribe for the quickest technical analysis on Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, and the financial markets. I'm not a financial advisor, don't buy or sell anything that I say, and if you do so, do your own research. Said this, let's go straight into the charts. All right, guys, zooming out here on the 1 hourly chart. Okay, let's go quickly to the 4 hourly chart, because where we've just stopped right now from the pump of yesterday is the 62% levels of the Fibonacci retracement from the top here of the 60, just below the $65,000, the all-time high, all the way down to the low. Okay, we are just getting rejected at the 62% levels, the golden pocket of the Fibonacci retracement. So we are getting a small rejection here, and we can expect a little correction to the downside. So zooming in here on the 1 hourly chart, we can see that we did break out from this major resistance, which is the $57,000 range. I have marked it here as a major resistance. We did consolidate a little bit yesterday, and we managed to break to the upside. We are getting a little bounce now from it, the $57,000 levels. Okay, now we can expect a retracement, okay, coming down to retest the neckline here, or the 55,500, which is also major support because it has been resistance right over here, as you can see on the chart. Unless we actually create a kind of bull pennant or something, or a consolidation, and then continuing to the upside. The next major resistance, guys, is the 60,000 levels, $59,800, $60,000. As I showed you in other episode, it has been major resistance, very hard to break to the upside. We've been here days, okay, in March, trying to get above it. We failed, came back down, and also we almost about a week here in April trying to break the $60,000 levels, and finally we did break out. It managed to hold as support, pump to the upside, and then straight back down, guys, as you can see here. So this is going to be very difficult to break to the upside. If we break it, guys, then it is going to be amazing. We should break this level with decent amount of volume. Okay, so we can expect some pullbacks now. Okay, it would be perfectly normal. We're going to check out the 15-minute chart right over here, and just to see if we may be forming a kind of bull flag or a pennant. You know, it's very hard to say now. I think we are going to get a major pullback from this pump of yesterday. Okay, we pumped more than 11%, as you can see from here all the way up here, and we've had a major pump. So a retracement would be perfectly normal all the way down to the 55,000 levels. Okay, let's see if the 57,000 will hold. But if we pull back, guys, I am going to add to some positions here on Bitcoin. Okay, add some longs if we pull back to this area. So let's take a look at Ethereum right now. All right, zooming in here on the 1 hourly chart, Ethereum price action is looking bullish, but we're not seeing a huge amount of volume. Okay, we are breaking major resistance to the upside, and we're just hovering around these levels. I want to see clear breakouts, clear movements, okay, buying pressure, selling pressure, and, you know, good candlesticks. Now, this is just hovering around this area now for days, and I don't like this price action at all. We're just consistently making all-time highs, and, you know, when you do all-time highs, you need some clear breakouts and clear price action, and we're just hovering around this area now for a few days, and I don't like this at all. I can't do any technical analysis on this. Supposedly, this double bottom pattern, as you can see here, you know, from the breakout, from the support area to the resistance, okay, this should take the Ethereum price all the way to the $3,200 levels, okay? So we can expect this for Ethereum in the coming days. We want to see some clear patterns. You know, I'm not trading Ethereum at the moment. You could actually put some swing trades, some long trades, but for scalping, I just don't like this price action, you know. No volume at all, so there's not much to add for Ethereum. I want to see some clear moves, some clear consolidations, you know, patterns, and Ethereum is just hovering around this area for days now, making all-time highs, but no volume at all. So there is more buying pressure than selling pressure, but you know, somebody can come in now with 100,000 Ethereum, make a huge sell-off, and then we'll come back in this ascending wedge that we were talking about, okay, for the last coming days. Nothing to add for Ethereum on the technical side. It's just making higher highs consistently, you know, making all-time highs. But the price action is looking extremely boring. So let's wait for Ethereum for the next coming days to see if we can find any trading opportunities. This is what I've got for Ethereum. The price action is just extremely boring. No technical analysis. Nothing to add here for Ethereum. Let's take a look at ADA. ADA is struggling right now to get above this support level, okay, from this ascending triangle. As you can see, we were talking about this channel in the last couple of days. We broke out of it. We met the target nicely from the breakout of this channel. And as I mentioned, now this is a critical area, okay? If we come falling down and we fall below this level over here, well, it's going to be looking very bearish for ADA in the short term. Now, what I can see, let's go with the bullish scenario first, sorry. And bullish scenario would be breaking this trend line that I've got, okay? This would be the support of this ascending triangle, and it looks like we are creating a kind of inverse shoulder and shoulder pattern, as you can see here on the chart. So this is going to be looking extremely bullish. We had a small fake out right over here. We are still consolidating around this neckline. If we break these levels, guys, it is going to be time to place some longs for ADA. The measured move is getting the lower part to the neckline, okay, from the breakout in between tomorrow and Monday. You know, we could go all the way up to the $1.70, okay? And also, we'll be breaking out this major resistance from this ascending triangle. So what can we expect for ADA? Also, this is a measured move. This has been a clear fake out to the downside. If we come back in, this pattern is still valid. The measured impulsive move would be going above the $2, okay, $2.10 for ADA. So expect fireworks. I know there's great news coming out for ADA also, so we can expect ADA to absolutely skyrocket in the next coming days. Bearish scenario would be coming below the left shoulder, okay? If we do not manage to break this support level, this resistance, sorry, and come back down below the left shoulder, then potentially we'll be creating a double bottom. And if we fall below this level over here, which is at the $1, if we go below $1, guys, it is going to be looking extremely bearish for ADA. Let's stick with the bullish scenario. Okay, it is looking that it wants to break out from this resistance point. So guys, make sure to pay attention for this breakout. Okay, you can place some very good profitable trades for ADA if you use my link in the description of Bybit. This can be traded on Bybit. You can get up to $1,610 in bonus, guys, and you'll be helping out the channel. I'll be getting a small commission, you'll be getting an amazing bonus, so it's a win-win. Let's take a look at Litecoin now. Litecoin also looking very bullish in my opinion. Yesterday we did talk about this scenario, okay? If I zoom out here on the 4-hourly chart, what I'm expecting for Litecoin is getting a rejection at the $285 if we do not get the rejection now, and coming down and retesting the support level of this ascending channel. As you can see right over here, we have multiple touches in the channel, and I think we are going to do a double bottom scenario here because we have done it twice and we might do it 3 now, and the trend is your friend. So the channel is going to the upside, and as you can see from this high over here, we dropped and we created a double bottom and pumped to the upside, making higher highs. Again, then when we made these highs, we dropped, double bottom, and then made another high, and now we've dropped, created the first bottom. We might get a rejection around these levels at the 285 range and create another double bottom. We might be dropping to the 240, $230 range, and then pumping to the upside and creating another high of over $400 for Litecoin, okay, during the month of May. This is what I'm expecting for Litecoin. Let's zoom in here on the 1 hourly chart to see if we can find any short-term possible trades, okay. As you can see, we are struggling to get above now the $270 area. If we manage to break this resistance, the 285 range, okay, well then it's going to be looking extremely bullish. I do think that we are going to come and retest the high here of $336, okay, for Litecoin. If we get rejected at this point, okay, we might be coming down. If we come pump and then get a rejection and then come back up and retest it, there is a possibility that we are going to be forming an inverse shoulder head and shoulder pattern. If this scenario plays out, we'll be checking out in the next couple of days. We know the measured move would be getting down the head all the way to the resistance. Okay, and from the breakout, we could see $350, $345 for Litecoin. Well, this is what I'm expecting for Litecoin. We are going to check out this scenario. I am expecting a dip here, okay, for Litecoin, or even lower, creating a double bottom scenario before we pump to the upside, unless we do it now. Okay, so also the measured move from the breakout of this channel, the conservative play is, so we should be coming higher, okay? We'll be hitting this resistance, and then if we come back up, very, very likely we'll be meeting all-time highs for Litecoin. Let's check out Bitcoin Cash, okay? Bitcoin Cash looking extremely bullish. We did talk about this bump and run scenario, creating this major resistance and dropping down, retesting this resistance point, hovering, consolidating, having the pump yesterday finally. So the measured move, this lower part to the resistance from the breakout, guys, we're almost meeting the target. Good moment to take some profits already off the table if you're in a trade. Suppose it's the $1,070, $1,080 range target. If we manage to get above this resistance point at the $1,040, it is going to be looking very, very bullish, okay, for Bitcoin Cash. It looks like that we are getting a kind of rejection here. If we take the Fibonacci retracement, it looks like that we might be hitting the 62% levels also from this top down to this low. Yeah, it looks like we are kind of hitting the 62%, the golden pocket. So we might get a small rejection here for Bitcoin Cash. We could also do this, okay, and get a bounce around this support level, or the support from this bump and run pattern, and then continuing to the upside, kind of doing a double bottom scenario, consolidating accumulation phase before pumping to the upside. Okay, we have pumped hard, so a retracement would be very, very likely, guys. Don't freak out if we have a retracement, but we could perfectly break this resistance point and already come and meet the highs here for Bitcoin Cash at the $1,200 range. We'll be updating you with this in the next coming days. Let's take a look at DOT. Okay, I got someone in the comment section to take a look at DOT. Okay, and I've been analyzing DOT, and it doesn't look extremely bullish, okay, in the short term. Let's zoom out here on the 4-hourly chart. And as you can see, DOT did create a double top pattern right over here, okay, which is extremely bearish. And now, if I take this resistance point, we've been having major resistance right over here. Okay, we finally broke out and turned it into major support. So now, if we pump all the way up here, we are going to get a kind of rejection or consolidation around the $39.40 range, because it's been struggling in the past as resistance and as support, holding nicely as support. Now, what can we expect if we get a huge rejection here? If we pump all the way up here, get a huge rejection and come back down to retest this other support area. First, we got this one eventually. As you can see, it's been major support in the past. So we can expect the price of DOT coming back down here and maybe potentially doing this shoulder, head and shoulder pattern, which is going to be looking extremely bearish. I do not think this is going to happen, but if it does, guys, the levels could be very, very low. But let's just say that this is just a consolidation phase here for DOT, and yeah, I think that we might be breaking this resistance here in the short term on Polkadot. The highs are at the $46-47 range. So if we manage to break this resistance, then obviously this shoulder head and shoulder pattern would be invalid. So yeah, this is what I'm going to be looking at in the short term. Also, you could see a potential bump and run scenario here for DOT. If I go to the 1 hourly chart, you know, if I've connected this resistance point, you know, as you can see, we had the drop sideways, then met the resistance of the bumper run, managed to hold as support, and now we are pumping to the upside. So the measured move is getting the lower part all the way up to the resistance from the breakout. We should be hitting this huge resistance point at the $39-40 range very soon for DOT. If this manages to break to the upside, it is going to be looking very bullish. We'll be coming back up here to retest $46. If this gets a rejection, coming back down, retest this support level first at the $32. This is what I got for DOT, guys. Let's take a look at Ethereum Classic. Ethereum Classic is looking very bullish. We have a very nice setup here. Huge pump to the upside since the 15th of April. Massive pump. Now having huge consolidation, you know, kind of double bottom scenario. No, not a double bottom, but nice round accumulation phase. Okay, and if I zoom in here on the 1 hourly chart for Ethereum Classic, we can see that we have major resistance point here at the $39, which we are just about to break right now. Okay, as you can see right over here, if we break this level, very likely we'll be coming to retest the $49-50 range. Okay, which is this high over here. I think it might be holding nicely as support if we break here. Yeah, if we break these levels, guys, looking very bullish. Also, if we break with a decent amount of volume, it'll be turning into support, and I'm expecting an all-time high for Ethereum. This high over here at $49, as you can see on the chart. This is what I got for Ethereum Classic. Let's take a look at Dash. Zooming in here for Dash on the 4 hourly chart, we can see that we are struggling to get above the $325 range at the moment. Okay, I want to zoom out for a second, and we can see this scenario, okay, in late February and the beginning of March, okay, where we had this massive pump. Then we came down, okay, in the correction and created a double bottom scenario and hitting this major resistance point, as you can see, a few times, which is at the $245, $250 range. Okay, we managed to break out and it held nicely as support, and we pumped to the upside. So now it looks like that we are creating a similar scenario. Okay, we're halfway there. We had this massive pump, then we came back down, the correction, then another pump, creating this resistance point. Now we are creating this round bottom and also doing this another resistance point over here. So we might break now, or we might come back down over here and create this same double bottom scenario, as you can see, and then come back up here and retest this resistance. Once we break it, it is going to be extremely bullish. So I wouldn't be doing any trading on Dash. If you are interested in trading Dash, I think you can trade Dash on Binance Futures. If you use my link in the description, you'll be saving 10% in fees on Binance Futures. Also, I'll be getting a small commission and you'll be helping out the channel. I wouldn't be trading this until we break this resistance point at the $325 range. Once we break this level, very sure we are going to meet the $400. Okay, so this would be a trade of 23%. Okay, and if you use a little bit of leverage, you know, it could be 100% trade, or depending on what leverage you're going to use. Clearly major resistance point at here at the $325. I would even prefer Dash coming down, retesting the support and coming back up. Okay, this would be a strong accumulation double bottom scenario ready for a massive blast off. The measured move would be coming from the support area all the way to the resistance, and from the breakout, okay, this would be all the way up to the $410, retesting this high over here. So this is the scenario that I got for Dash. The most likely scenario would be breaking this resistance in the coming days. Okay, bearish scenario would be breaking this support level, okay, the $245 range. As you can see, it's been major resistance and turned into heavy support. If we come back down, this doesn't hold and breaks down, next target for Dash would be $780, as you can see right over here. So this is the bullish and the bearish scenario. Major support and resistance to watch, 325. If we break this, we're coming to retest the high. If we break this support level, we're coming to retest the $178. Okay, this is what I got for today's episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to check out the Bitcoinsensus website. Great tutorials, reviews. We got articles, we got the latest technical analysis and news, price predictions, you know, Bybit reviews, Fairmix tutorials. We've got all sorts here. I'll be leaving a link in the description so you can check it out. It's a great tool to learn, okay? Bitcoinsensus website, link in the description. If you haven't seen my Bybit or my PrimeXbt tutorial on YouTube, I'll be leaving a video popping up on your screen. A massive thank you for tuning in. Make sure to smash up the like button on your way out, and I'll see you tomorrow.